Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The final international break of the year is over, and now we've got non-stop Premier League for the rest of November and an incredible December. So let's get into the latest Premier League game week.
Yes, and then during the international break, it was some amazing football matches. Some amazing. You see how Scotland entered into the World Cup, and then how Italy is still not in it. And there were many other games. Really, really fun watching all those. But there is no substitute for Premier League, and it is what we thrive for. It is what we look forward to. This week starts with Burnley against Chelsea.
Yes, at Turf Moor, Chelsea, they are starting to slightly return to their form now. They're keeping clean sheets, they're getting the job done. Before the international break, they beat Wolves at home. Now they're traveling to Turf Moor. Burnley were on good form until recently, and they've started dropping points again. But it'll be a very far call to say that Burnley will be able to get anything out of this. Joao Pedro, he's a man back on form, scoring in each of his last two games, and the wonder kid from Brazil, Estevao, he scored in both games in the international break for Brazil. And I feel that Chelsea's on form. This may be tough. It might be goalless for the first half, but Chelsea will get the job done. 2-0, Joao Pedro to score.
Yeah, I agree. Chelsea will be too good for Burnley. Yeah, 4-1, Neto to score. Chelsea will win easily.
Okay. Next up at Craven Cottage, it's Fulham against Sunderland. Fulham, despite a poor, not as good as a season as we would have hoped for, they've only lost once at home, and that was to league leaders Arsenal. So you do feel that they should be able to get the job done here. Sunderland, they have had an incredible season so far. They currently sit in the top four on 18 points. But this, I think Fulham, now they've got to change the form somewhere. They've got to start picking up the results. And this is the perfect time because no more international breaks. Now we're going to play 9, 10 games on the trot. And Fulham, we're going to get the win in this one. 2-1, Kevin to score.
Yeah, Fulham should win this one. Sunderland's form, it is very good at home, but away from home they are little not really great. Yeah, it's dicey form, but so Fulham should be winning this very easily. For me, yes, that's what is going to happen. 2-0, Fulham will win. Raul Jimenez will score for Fulham.
Yeah, next up we go to Anfield for Liverpool against Nottingham Forest. Liverpool are the only team in the Premier League who are yet to draw a game. 6 wins, 5 defeats, and the latest one came at the hands of at the Etihad Stadium against Manchester City. What did you make of the performance?
Yeah, it was not a good performance. Yes, we everybody was talking about the disallowed goal, but other than that, or even before that, Man City were too good. They were all over Liverpool. Liverpool did not have many answers. There were some obvious things which we as a spectator could easily figure it out. Slot should have done something, but no, he did not. Second half they improved a bit, but I think that was more of Man City sitting back and absorbing the pressure rather than Liverpool playing on the front foot. It was not a good performance, and Liverpool has to improve if they want anything out of this season. This one is a good chance, but Nottingham Forest bogey team for Liverpool. Last year it was difficult for Liverpool playing against Nottingham Forest. They could not win. This time I think Liverpool will come running out of the ranks. Will have an easy victory here. 3-1, Gakpo to score.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a comfortable Liverpool victory. 3-0, Salah to score.
Brighton against Brentford.
Yes, Brentford, there were a lot of shouts at the start of the season that they may be in the relegation battle.
Yes.
But they've won 3 of their last 4 games. They're back on form. Keith Andrews is doing an incredible job there.
Yes.
And they face a good Brighton team who are also being able to get the results.
Yeah, Keith Andrews is he's doing the basics right. You playing, the team is now playing to the strength. It's not like they want to play very attractive football or something like that, but then they are playing to their strength and getting
Long
points.
throws.
Yeah. Against Brighton, it will not be easy, and it will be a close game, which I will favor Brighton because of their bravery. They will have a victory 2-1, well back to score.
I'm going to sit on the fence for this one. 1-1 and Jan Minte to score.
Bournemouth against West Ham United.
Yeah, these are two teams on very opposite form right
Yes.
now. West Ham United had 1 win all season until the last 2 games in which they won both. Bournemouth had one defeat all season until the last two games, but they lost both.
Yes. Bournemouth started incredibly,
Mhm.
and as you were saying, West Ham was very poor in the beginning, but then it's a long season. That's why they say. And at this moment, both the teams opposite in confidence. That's what I will look for. It will be a draw for me. Bournemouth to West Ham United to Wilson for West Ham United will score.
Mhm. I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory to Bournemouth, and Evan Nilsson returned from injury. He's going to score.
Wolves against Crystal Palace.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the new Wolves manager, Rob Edwards, he's going to be in the dugout for the first time as the Wolves head coach. It's his chance for Premier League redemption after getting relegated with Luton Town. He had a decent spell at Middlesbrough, but now he's back in the Prem.
Yeah, he did not have good team at Luton Town, but still his style of play was appreciated. Bravery of the team was appreciated. Wolves still have some very good players. If he can get best out of it, there is a chance. Whatever we say, but this one, I think Crystal Palace will just nick 2-1. Mateta to score for Crystal Palace, and they get 3 points.
I'm going to go for a draw here. It'll be a bit unpredictable what Rob Edwards is going to try to do in his first game, and Wolves are at home. They'll get their third draw of the season, 1-1, and Ismail Assar to score for Palace.
Newcastle against Manchester City.
Yeah, and there's just one man right now who everyone's talking about, Erling Braut Haaland. He's already reached 30 plus goals in all
Yeah.
competitions this
It's
season.
amazing. It's amazing.
He's
how he is
taken
scoring.
Norway to the World Cup for
Yes.
the first time in the 21st century. He is just undescribable. It's like every week we're sitting down here and talking about how he broke this record, that record. It's incredible. And will he be able to get the job done again?
Yes, I would say. And the top of it, Haaland scoring these many goals, but still he's so humble. And he's playing with his team, and his teammates love him, and he love his teammates. A lot of bonding there in the Norway team, especially. And this is his moment, and World Cup deserves him. He should be there in addition to Mbappe and Messi, Ronaldo. He should be there because he's too good. Here also in Premier League, Manchester City are very good against Liverpool. Especially they were so good, and now I am thinking that they are coming back to their old form. Newcastle is a formidable opponent at home. They will defend, and play on the counter, but somehow Man City will nick the winning goal, and who else will do that? It's Haaland. 2-1 for Man City, and Haaland will score.
Yeah, Newcastle have had a very woeful away record, but they're back at home for this one. But I believe they've only lost 2 games at home. That was to Arsenal and Liverpool. This is going to be a draw for me. I do think Newcastle are going to defend deep. They're going to play on the counter-attack. Man City might struggle to play through a very good defending Newcastle team. 1-1, and Ryan Cherky, ever since he's returned from the injury, he's been very good. He's going to score.
Leeds against Aston Villa.
Yeah, Leeds, they need to turn around their form right now. Just one win since the start of October. So they've really got to change things up. Aston Villa, the results are coming for them.
Yeah, Aston Villa is a good team. I don't know how did they start season badly, but now they are coming in the grooves. And this one also, I will go for an easy Aston Villa victory, 3-1, Rodgers to score.
Yeah, Villa thrashed Bournemouth in the last Premier League game. This is going to be another victory for them. 2-1, Ollie Watkins to score.
Manchester United against Everton, big game.
Yeah, this is a big game. 2 of the historically England's best teams, and Man United now really back on form. They haven't lost they haven't lost at home since the opening weekend to Arsenal. Okay. So you do say that at home, Amorim has built a bit of a formidable force. This one, they're hosting Everton at Old Trafford. Everton have started to fade off a little bit. Moyes needs to get the adrenaline pumping again. This is going to be a Man United victory, however, I feel. And Buemo, he's coming to his groove. Kuna's playing well. Sesko, I think the goals are shortly going to come for him as well. 4-2, Brian and Buemo to score. Man United get another 3 points.
Yeah. By the way, Sesko is injured at the moment. He might not participate in these games, but this game will be more closer than what you think. I say Everton playing the counter-attacking game, and they will nick a goal here and there, and this will be a draw. Nadai to score for them, 1-1. That's what I say.
And the last game is the match of the week. It's the North London derby. The Gunners against the Spurs. Arsenal against Tottenham.
Big loss for Arsenal. Gabriel injured.
Yeah, that is going to be
Yeah,
really
we will
affect
see
them.
how much it will affect them. Although they have good alternatives.
Squad depth, yeah.
Yes, so it should not be a big problem, but you never know until you see them. For me, this will be a close game, and Thomas Frank is known for his defensive organization.
He always has an idea against the
Yeah,
big teams.
so then he will do that, and it will be a draw 1-1. Easy to score for Arsenal to get a point.
Okay, I'm going to go for a Spurs victory here. I do think that Thomas Frank's doing a lot of things right, even though a few of their games are not as good as the fans would hope. They drew to Manchester United before the international break. That was a bit unlucky, but I think it was more of a deserved result, even though Spurs were leading until the last kick of the game virtually. This is going to be a 1-0 victory to Tottenham and Brennan Johnson to score.
Yeah, let's enjoy the incredible week of football ahead. So,
That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please do like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.